Hello, how are you? I have to make sure it's straight or it's gonna drive me crazy. You know, I just couldn't leave this house without doing a last message in front of the fireplace. And I think that as long as I'm here, I'm gonna continue doing messages from each part of my home. I did a message, doing the walkthrough and then ended up in my bedroom. And then I did a message on my kitchen island. And now I'm doing a message next to my beautiful fireplace on the floor because I just want to spend these last moments in this beautiful, amazing, healing home with you. I got a brush with coconut oil and I washed my hair. I found some earrings because people say I miss your earrings. And I just want to brush my hair with you. And whatever message I'm supposed to give you today will come. And I thank you for all the views over all these years with me and continuing this journey with me. Everywhere I go, everything I do. You have been here with me for some of you since the beginning, and some of you just found me. Now, because my hair is natural curly, I get these like dreadlocks things, like knots in my hair, something you may not know about Ursula. So I have to comb them out with coconut oil because I put my hair in ponytails, mostly because I've been moving. So I'm at the stage now of the moving to where I've staged it inside, got the pictures done, staged it outside, did a big estate sale, and then whatever didn't sell, I just now donated everything, which was a lot. And I'm feeling like my niece asked me today, because she took my giant wardrobe thing because I never had enough closet space because of who I am, because I'm Ursula, and because people love to send me clothes. And I started this channel modeling in front of my pool and also doing workout videos in my basement with Beachbody DVDs. And as I've grown and evolved, I just keep on sharing the lifestyles that I'm doing. And now as I'm moving and selling my home, it's a brand new start for URSYS Great Adventures is my second channel. You're not gonna wanna miss that. I know it's taken a while for me to get that started, but I'm about to leave soon and be on the road with my RV, and I'm gonna learn how to boondock. I've been researching, I've been watching videos as a solo traveler, how to stay safe. And my niece asked me today, she said, how do you feel about getting rid of all your stuff and making this transition in your life? And I just said to her, I said, I feel freer than I've ever felt. You see, when I left my husband, I gave him everything. I signed over the house, I signed over his retirement, all my rights to him, I just signed it over because money has never been the motivator for me. Obviously, you need money to live, and I'm grateful for money, don't get me wrong. But I knew that no matter what, I would be okay. How did I know that? I don't know. There was just like this inner knowing that no matter what, I'll be okay. But I had never done it before. I had never paid a mortgage. So I left with my furniture that I had purchased. I hired a big moving truck, a moving company, and I took all my bed and my furniture and wardrobe and everything I could because I was scared that what if I would not make enough money to buy all that stuff again? Well, that was a big mistake. So if you're moving, not every house will accommodate the furniture that you had in your old house. So I spent a lot of money moving, gave him everything, spent thousands of dollars because I was scared for storage sheds, and ended up bringing my stuff to my new house, and it wasn't the style that I wanted. So I ended up selling it for pennies, because on Facebook Marketplace, they don't pay anything. It's a garage sale. So you're just lucky to get a couple $100, if that, for anything. So I've learned that lesson. So this time around, I am selling everything and then donating everything, because I'm moving into an RV to have a freer lifestyle of going on the road and learning to boondock and learning how to just appreciate nature and sightseeing places that I've never seen before. And it's just gonna be a whole different lifestyle. If I choose to get a house in the future or land in the future, I'll deal with that in the future. But why do I need to pay for a storage shed for the future when I don't even know what I'm doing? So now, when she asked me that question, I feel like I'm so free. Like I finally know my purpose. I finally know my worth. I finally know who I am. Like I can have anything I want. And having everything you want in a big house all by yourself and cluttering it full of stuff is now not what I want. Now I realize the gift of life is to have less and be free to just have a debt-free lifestyle and wake up and not knowing that you don't have to pay all of this to be happy. That being happy comes from within, and no matter where I go, I'll be happy. And no matter whose driveway I park in to boondock, to whoever I visit, family members, and plug in my RV, they'll be happy to see me. You see, my son did this years ago, and I thought he was crazy. He sold everything and decided to do this lifestyle, and I was really worried for him, because when you're used to being in a home and you're used to doing it this way, I thought he was nuts. I thought he lost his mind. Now I'm realizing that he was so smart. He's the happiest he's ever been. And when he pulled up in my driveway with his van and plugged into my electricity and used my washer and dryer in my kitchen, how smart is that? And wherever they go, people are so happy to see him and his girlfriend. And on the road, he met his girlfriend. It took him 3 years. And he met the person that he wants to spend, and she had just bought a van and was gonna do that lifestyle as well, because she had a health scare. And it just worked out perfectly. I can remember him being on the phone with me, and I said, okay, let's talk about what you want, and let's put it in to the universe, let's manifest this. And he told me exactly what he was looking for, and that he wanted a girl that he could show the mountains and travel the world with. Well, she was from Florida and never had seen the mountains. And it just happened just like that after we talked about it. When two or more talk about a dream and manifest it, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. He found her right away before he left Florida, and sure enough, they started traveling together and have had a beautiful time ever since. And now I've been manifesting. I just keep on writing in my journal. My house is paid off. My car is paid off. My solar is paid off. I have a debt-free lifestyle. I can retire if I want. And I live a free lifestyle. And I didn't know how it was all gonna come about. And now I have this desire. I bought an RV. I have this desire to go visit my family and travel and live this free lifestyle, boondocking and parking at campsites and learning how to feel free with less is more. And you'll go through these scary moments like, oh, what am I doing? I think the thing I'm gonna miss the most is my bed and my recliner chair and my bathroom, shower whenever I want. So I got an RV and I put a brand new bed in it, and brand new sheets and brand new comforters, and I'm making that RV like a home. I have a little fireplace in there, a little fireplace heater. I have all the little cute things that I'm gonna need to travel, and I'm just making it so amazing that I'm not gonna miss my home, because I keep on saying it's my apartment on wheels. I thought that moving here and buying a home was my freedom only, and it was, and it is, and this has been my healing home, and I've loved this home. Love it. Put in this gas fireplace. I had so much amazing time, filmed so many videos in this house. This house, whoever gets it, who they don't have any idea how iconic the swimming pool is, and the island, and this fireplace room. I have made so many videos in this space. And now, as I sell it all, and as I sit here and reflect by my beautiful fireplace, I get to bless somebody else with this fireplace and that pool and the pool equipment and the solar on the top of the house. Because I thought this was my forever home, so I put a lot of money into it. And now I get to walk away and bless somebody else with it. Somebody else's dreams will come true by having solar paid off on top of this roof and having a $5 a month bill on their power. You see, when we have a desire for something different inside of ourselves, on our next chapter, 2025 is about me finding my freedom inside and simplifying my life, paying off my home, paying off all my debt, paying off my RV, and living and investing money and just living, for tomorrow is not promised. I could hold on to this and get renters, but then I could have a problem. And I don't want to have to get that phone call. Something's flooded, something's this, something that. I feel like the whole next chapter of my life is not worried about yesterday, and it's not worried about tomorrow. It's all I have to do is be concerned at one day at a time. One day at a time, all my needs are met. One day at a time, I will have a meal. One day at a time, I will have a bed. One day at a time, I get to travel to beautiful places and meet beautiful people and get out of my comfort zone and actually meet people and actually talk to people. I didn't even get to meet my neighbors until I had the estate sale. I said estate sale, obviously I'm not old enough to have an estate sale. But I posted an estate sale because that's just more popular than garage sale, you know? And I finally got to meet all my amazing neighbors. And when I tell you they're amazing, I kind of felt sad that I didn't reach out and meet them sooner. But I also feel like it was a time for me that I needed to be alone, and I needed to be isolated, and I needed to reflect on my healing journey so that I could become a better person for myself and for others. So I'm grateful that I didn't have that distraction of having too many friends that would take from my healing journey. Does that make sense? Sometimes friends and people and situations can take from your fixing yourself so that you can be a better person and doing the work. You have to be alone to do the work internally. And now, because I've had that time, I am a far better, healthier person, and I'm more grounded and I'm more secure within myself, so that now moving forward, I can sell everything and I can move on and I can be a blessing to myself and to others. And wherever the road takes me, whether if it takes me motivational speaking, gigs, I'm open to that, or going from place to place and appreciating nature and appreciating cooking outside with the animals and having the solitude of every day waking up knowing I'm debt free, knowing that I don't have a time clock for anything. I don't have to be anywhere I don't want to be. I don't have to set an alarm. I get to wake up to the sounds of nature. That in itself gives me the peace to let this all go, because this home represents a fear I had to experience being a homeowner. I had to know that I could do it. I had to know that I had a place if my adult kids ever wanted to come back, that they could have a home. You see, when you get a divorce and you scatter, everybody feels disconnected and everybody's trying to figure it out. We're all trying to swim and go, oh my God, my family just came apart. Even though they were all raised, it still is a huge shock. And now we get to all figure it out. One day at a time, we get to figure it out. So I'm here to remind you, on my last fireplace video in my house, not to be scared when things change, because change is where growth happens. And when you allow yourself to make the changes necessary for your next steps in life, that's where you grow. That's where you develop your character and you get to trust your own intuition that tells you it's time to go. My job here is over, and it's like a closing, and I will never look back and regret anything I've done, because I am going with my inner knowing that this is what I need to do on my next phase of my life. And I am excited to take you there. So go subscribe to URSY's Great Adventures here on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok if it's still there. And also I will continue to post videos here in my lifestyle on what's going on and where I'm going and shopping and stuff. It'll just be different. It just won't be in my home, that's all. It'll be out in nature. It'll be maybe fashion shows out in nature, who knows? So today I wanna just tell you, no matter what you're going through, embrace the journey and know when to let things go, and know when to say goodbye when you need to say goodbye, and move forward into your new amazing life. Relationships come and go, people come and go. It's okay. As long as you have yourself, you're always going to be okay. And I'm reminding myself as a solo traveler now that I have Bella and I have myself. And I'm going to look in that little mirror every day and go, I love you, Ursula. You're safe, you're loved, you're blessed. And no matter what happens, you're gonna be okay. And I just pray that one day I'll get to meet all of you somewhere soon. And so stay tuned to see what's gonna happen next on Ursula TV. Subscribe, comment, share, like. And as always, I love you so much, and thank you for following along on this amazing journey of Ursula TV and now URSY's Great Adventures.